My suggestion right now is that we do a site selection analysis to look at a better place for this plant.
Palm Coast Vice Mayor Teresa Pontieri giving her opinion about the proposed Belvedere fuel terminal.
At the recent City of Palm Coast Council meeting, the question arose that the city should welcome the Belvedere Terminal's proposed $300,000 barrel fuel terminal. Here's discussion from Vice Mayor Pontieri and Mayor Mike Norris.
We have the ability to shape 20,000 acres on the west side. Let's not preclude that option.
Yeah, but that's in the future. It's not going to happen here. We do not have the industrial sites that are designated industrial right now, and I don't see it happening in the near future for anything that's going on the west side.
Well, let me be very clear. I support bringing in industry like this. What I do not support is doing it too quickly and it posing environmental and safety hazards. We have a lot of people who are living pretty darn. I went out there this week just to say, I put eyes on it and I looked at the berm that exists out there now, and it's a concern.
Vice Mayor Pontieri finished her thoughts like this.
I think that if at the very least maybe we get an update, let staff look into it to see what it looks like, what it'll cost, that type of thing. Let's at least explore the option.
I will give you consensus to go and have them look, but we're going to lose it. And if we lose it, we're going to lose that tax base.
It's estimated the fuel terminal would generate $800,000 in tax revenue annually and create up to 40 high-wage jobs. Councilman Charles Gambaro.
But I also think that the team at Belvedere needs to answer the questions and the concerns from our citizens. So we'll continue this discussion and weigh the pros and cons, and then also look at, hey, is it the right place to put it? And if not, then where we as a council, where can we? What makes sense? How do we make this a win-win? The
fuel terminal would be located on a parcel owned by LCD of Flagler, Inc., near the end of Somerset Avenue. For Flagler's Local Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Thursday, April 3rd.
Representative Greco did submit that into a bill, and it is in the budget currently. Fingers crossed.
After passing a utility rate hike, the city of Palm Coast is still searching for money to fund infrastructure upgrades.
Appearing on the Friday Free for All, acting city manager Lauren Johnston talked about what she called a productive trip to Tallahassee.
Not only did we meet with Representative Greco and Senator Leak, we also met with DEP and had some really good conversations with them about the various grant opportunities, what key projects we should target certain grants. So the availability of having additional funds come through in the future is also very beneficial.
Johnston said the department helped to identify specific opportunities for the city.
They were specifically mentioning, I know we've talked about the conversion to AWT, and advanced wastewater treatment. Yes, and the state is targeting that, right, because it eliminates contaminants into bodies of water, right? And so by having that advanced treatment, they want to give you money to help that along. So we had to remove it out of the utility rate analysis, but having a grant opportunity in the future, we're definitely going to apply as soon as it opens.
I'm Daryl Moody reporting.
This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you. In other news, Ritz-Carlton is bringing upscale living to Palm Coast with the Ritz-Carlton Residences Hammock Dunes, set to open in 2027. The development will feature 128 luxury condos across two 12-story towers, with prices ranging from $3 million to over $10 million. Located off State Road A1A, the gated community will offer high-end amenities, including beachfront dining, PGA-level golf courses, and a spa. The project is still in pre-sale, awaiting final city approvals. And finally, Flagler County is in the running for Project X-Ray, a major manufacturing development that could bring 1,200 jobs and a $750 million investment to the area. If selected, the project will be built in two phases on Flagler Executive Airport property, starting with a 660,000 square foot facility creating 600 jobs. A second phase, 2 years later, would add another 800,000 square feet and 600 more jobs. And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.